All right, welcome back. Today is May 2nd, and that means the Jeep is supposed to be running today. We still got a lot of radiator stuff to do, but I will make the Jeep run by turning the key. It's not going to run for long. We're also going to do some wiring. I've got this fuse box here that I bought off Amazon, which has 10 relays and I believe 15 fuse slots, not including the mini A&L fuses right here. So I want to put this against the firewall in the Jeep right about there and use the old access port for the ECU, for the electronic carburetor it used to have on there. But then that means I'm going to have to space out my battery. So we haven't figured out the battery mount. What we're probably going to have to do is do like a temporary battery setup until I get that figured out. But here we go. Let me get this top off. All right, so our main power feed into the fuse box is missing. Looks like it's been yanked out of there. So right there next to the orange wire, I think is supposed to be it. I see the connector in there. All right, so we're gonna do some testing and see if we even need it or if we can use this red wire here. Okay, let's pause this up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Well, I got power for the clock. Power to what? For the clock. So I want to run the wires up here and then across the top. Still gotta figure out my throttle cable. I got a hole here, and then we got the zip tie strip. So 3 is your shortest one. You want to make sure. 3. From this point, this is your shortest one. So your wiring, your routing should be probably determined off of that one. Why would they give me boots that are so small? They even fit in there? Okay. Yeah. That's what I was saying. These are awfully small for this size wire.
Yeah. You're going to have to run that first. Which one are you messing with? That's with 3. 3.
So this
is not getting cut.
So look. Right here.
Yeah.
This is where your ferrite core goes.
The what?
Ferrite core.
What's that?
The little tiny right here.
Okay.
That piece right there. Okay. So you'll strip that back, and then this just holds the insulation. Right. And then somehow
this holds insulation, the stick part.
Yep. Somehow they seem awfully cheap.
So they're the good ones.
No, I did not. They're better than what we have. Yeah, you have to put it through, and then you have to push this through that way after you get it crimped. So you pull the wire all the way through your end. These are really tight. I think these are the wrong ones for. These are probably for like 7mm wires, and we got 8s. Alright, so first thing I want to do is start with the power. So I've got some 10 gauge wire here that's going to feed the fuse box inside the Jeep. The old wires like to have the insulation pretty much glued to them. Might have to cut off like that outer sheath, like where it turns, and then crimp it on. So your wire here, see the black? So it has the black, the white, and the gray.
Yeah.
So you just want to cut the black off so it'll fit in the hole, and then you'll just crimp to the gray after you pull the core out and wrap it around itself. Alright, so on our fuse box here, we're going to run our main power off one of these A&L fuses. So when I bought the fuse box, it didn't come with any of these screws in here or the fuses, so I had to buy those separately. And so what I did is I just ordered some 1032 3/8 inch long, so I could use those for my fuses, and then the wire junctions on the bottom. So this, our main power feed, they're better than what I had, which was nothing. I don't like them. Good old O'Reilly's quality. And I like to solder my ends of the terminals.
Or what?
So fold
It was.
under.
Yeah. You don't want to push all the way
Right
up?
there. Well, then you're not really tightening this. So this needs to be.
You have to crimp around the actual wire, not just insulation.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, does it matter which way you crimp it?
Yeah. So this thing needs to be on top.
Hold it. Where you want it? I don't look secure
These things
at
suck.
all.
Good old O'Reilly's. Great. So great.
These crimpers suck.
Somebody send us some good crimpers.
We need sponsors. Not just t-shirt sponsors. I mean, I could do a better job with a pair of freaking pliers. You want a pair of pliers?
I think I got it.
Do you like that?
Don't like how I squeezed it too much.
And it
I
kind of
wish I
pushed
would
it
have.
out.
I wish I would have pulled it a little closer to the.
Yeah, I was
this
thinking
edge.
that because I don't know how much wire you really got secured back there. You know you did?
No. Oh.
Crimped it upside down.
How not to do. How not to do video.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
We're 1 8 there.
We got one done?
Got one done. My 1 8. Do you want? Do you want 3 running through this one? Do you want 3?
Want it.
I'm saying in this bracket at all.
Yeah, that's how I had it, right?
Yeah. See it? It's nice.
It's beautiful.
I gotta do 7 more.
7 more.
I'm gonna need to throw those back in the microwave for this job. I'm actually gonna go through.
So tell us how you're using the 7mm boots on 8mm wire.
Microwave for 2 minutes in a bowl of water to loosen it up, and then I run the screwdriver in the boot to loosen that up, and then I put a big old dollop of silicone in the boot, and then I actually take the end of the wire and I strip this black piece off, and then with the black piece comes the white, I believe it's fiberglass looking stuff, and then you throw some more silicone on that, and then you have to fight it because the black's going to want to roll back over when it gets to the smaller part of the boot. You pretty much got to manhandle it in there, and then color it, and then the crimp right side down.
Right side down. Alright, so I still have to actually verify what these wires go to. But I'm going to mark them as what they say they're supposed to be. Okay.
Is there like a more technical way to do this, or am I just stuck with the box knife?
I mean, you're supposed to use that tool. The end should be the size of the core. Okay, so next to white we have orange, and that's supposed to be. That worked?
Yeah.
Wow. Underhood light. Yes, this is the deadline to get it running. Just running. Alright, our next one. Next oil pressure is AC compressor. Definitely don't need that.
I have an AC?
No.
How are we going to mud and style? No one wants to go mudding when it's 100 degrees outside.
You don't go mudding. Mudding is the worst thing you can do for a vehicle. Because it gets mud everywhere inside the French. If you want to change all your fluids, then yeah, go ahead and go mudding. No, you go rock crawling and climb over big rocks and ledges and try not to roll over. It's the biggest adrenaline rush you can have at 2 miles per hour. It says it's starter. Let's test this theory. It is the starter wire. We clear? Don't bump it. Ready? Oh, your positive's not hooked up. Yeah, now it'll probably work. That was a windshield wiper. See? Hook it up.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to hook up the positive.
What do you want me to do? Plug wires or battery hookup?
I mean, I asked you to do that before you started the plug wires.
And you saw me hook it up.
I did not verify your
wire?
installation.
I said that wire. I said, all right.
Is that going to fit on top of that? You sure? You don't look like it. I don't want it to smoke the battery when we actually try and start it. Good? Try it. Woo! It's gonna work. Found the starter wire. Okay, so we've made it through the entire left side of the bulkhead connector. Now let's do the right side, which most of this on the right side is the headlights and stuff. So let's take what we know. All of this is headlight harness. So I want to loom this all separately. Once I get my loom roughly where I want it, I like to take my tape, go around my wires, and then bring the loom over it, and then bring the tape around, the same tape around it, so that way it locks the loom to the wire. So now if I pull on it, right, it's not wanting to go. It is wanting to go. Need more tape.
How to if you don't know how to.
Listen, I've done this a lot. And I'll do this along the loom. And then when you have your joints where it branches off,
Update. Having microwave my boots in a minute. Still working.
nice.
The secret is the silicone.
Dollop of silicone.
It's like making a peanut butter jelly sandwich. If you question if you have enough silicone, you obviously need more silicone.
Dollop of daisy. Nope, same.
I just didn't know if it was something that you could do efficiently. I would have just said you crimp them all so they look good, but
Nope.
the crimpers are thread. That's what they're coming out, and that's what they're coming out.
Okay.
I can't wait to do wheelies in this thing.
Wheelies? This thing's not gonna do wheelies?
You got me, Jonathan, in the back and you driving? I bet you can do wheelies.
No. Because there's not enough power.
I thought we were building it for speed.
No, we're not building this for speed. We're building this to crawl rocks.
What's the biggest rock you've ever crawled?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't like measure them.
You ever
It's
been
not.
like straight vertical?
Yeah. Right before I flipped over.
How many times have you flipped?
6?
You gonna cry?
No. The hell would I cry?
I don't know. For getting up for baby?
I'm the most.
Hurt? I don't know.
I don't care about that.
About getting hurt?
No, about denting.
About denting?
Yeah. Denting. Denting.
How much money do you save by buying wires a week?
I don't think I saved anything.
You couldn't have just bought them pre-cut?
I could have.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how much money did you save by not buying them pre-cut?
I don't think I saved anything. I paid extra for the Ford Racing.
Are you serious?
Probably. I'm not sure. I bought
You're
those
not setting a good example for the viewers.
3 years ago. I have no idea. Price was not part of it when I decided to buy those. It was 100% appearance. I wanted it to look. I wanted to be able to have the flexibility to run the wires the way I wanted to run them. And that was the way to do it. When you see the finished product, you'll change your mind. Okay. Yellow. The washer pump. Didn't you label the washer pump already? I thought you did.
No, I labeled the. Yeah, I did. Washer fluid.
It said WF, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that.
It was a stray wire. I don't think it was part of it. Oh no, it was a blue one. I want to say it was blue.
Fog lamps.
This one, right?
Orange.
This one.
That's a ground.
Nope, I pulled it off the washer.
Okay, but it's still a ground.
Yeah, but it's not for the Fitech system. It was for the washer.
It's a ground, so it's for anything.
Friend. Showing right here. Running wires? What are you doing? Nice. What you got for me?
What wire are you getting?
Huh?
What wire are you getting from?
All of them?
Chief, you got a package from HJ Garden?
I don't have no idea.
I'm from
Kentucky.
DNA Motoring.
It's probably turbo stuff.
Turbo stuff?
Yeah. Oh, these are that wire clamps I needed. This feels like turbo. Oh, the turbo boots. Yeah, for the new turbo on the ambulance.
So don't talk.
Yeah, sure.
100%. He told me it has to be.
You can't touch the throttle body.
He told me that if I don't do this perfectly, I'm fired.
He said he was never doing this again no matter what.
Yeah, good luck with Violet, dude. This shit's happening. It just, I don't know. Like, my fingers are raw, you know? Just push and pull. And these are 7mm boots on 8mm wire. So you really got to just manhandle her in. Yeah. Watch the video. We talk about it. This is all I've done today.
What?
So this is all I've done today.
How long did it take you to install spark plug wires? 2 hours.
I don't care how long it takes. Alright, it's called perfection and I'm all about it.
Now we're talking.
Do it once, do it right.
Yeah.
It's my life motto.
It's on the R revamp.
I'm creating art.
It's gonna be real hard on Violet because the headers get in the way of everything.
That's not the bad part.
Yeah, because you don't want to touch the headers.
Yeah, but like they come. Wait, we have to do both sides?
What do you mean?
We have to do both sides, right, of the wire?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much wire you get? 30 foot?
30 foot.
There's 8.
He said you need realistically you need 16 feet per for the engine, but I figured we need a little more.
Alright, I would just cut it at 3 foot increments.
Yeah. And then,
Just do one side real quick, because then this is to me the easiest way to do it. You just get, because then I can work off what's already there and know where it's going to go and which way it's going to run. But our crimper's trash, so it never wants to cooperate, and it crimps wrong. Well, there's nothing you can do.
well, no, I just want to see it.
Like wound up.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm not done yet. It's gonna take at least six.
Okay. Well, let me see. I wanna.
So it's supposed to like roll up
Yeah.
and around, and it doesn't.
Do you not want to go under?
Under 3?
Under 3? Yeah.
We weren't planning on it.
I think that looks better. If now you can get it. You can go over and get it, but you can't go under and get it. Yeah, that's fine. I think it looks
It's not equidistant, and that's gonna bug me. If you look, 7, that's 3 top, and that's 7. So not terrible. At least they're not touching.
I like
They're
how
not perfect, and so it's not acceptable.
I like how they're
Yeah, he paid extra for that. I asked him, I said, how much money did you save by having me crimp these for you? And he goes, I didn't save any money. I said, so why'd you do it? And he goes, because this is for racing mode. That's what he said.
Keep going. Why did I buy those wires that way?
So I
I could have
can,
bought any wires for racing mode. Why did I buy them not? What's the
so
real
he can
reason?
design how they look. Either way, it's used.
So you can put the wires
You see this?
perfectly where they go.
You don't want to do it right.
I'm not judging you. I just didn't know if he saw it.
Chief, what the? This man mentioned me this whole time about these U joints.
He's got precisions.
Is that on the Jeep?
I don't know.
It's in the Jeep.
What did I say those were good for?
Trail ride.
Trails fair. Exactly.
Don't you dare try to roast my man like that.
This thing ain't been on a trail in
10 years.
2015.
at least, yeah, at least.
At least 10 years.
Pulled the straight sixes 3 years ago.
I was like, you know what? Spark plug wires would be nice, you know? Good day to relax my shoulder a little bit, maybe, you know? Just have fun.
Now he's regretting it.
I'm not regretting it.
Yes, we're gonna paint it at the fabrication first.
I was just making sure.
You have to fabricate?
New metal rock.
That's not true.
Spark plug wires are in. Please start.
You can only cut once.
Please start the engine.
I don't have ignition yet.
Look at these pretty ass spark plug wires. The only thing that'll make them better is if they didn't say Ford.
On a Ford engine.
So now
Say thank you.
you have to do your zip ties.
Okay. Okay. Relax. Saying right in front of the camera again.
I know. I'm trying to. So they can still see him. I know what he's doing, but I was trying to see what he was doing.
Zip ties, like actual zip ties?
To zip tie what to what?
Just to make sure they flow right. Like right here where they cross.
I don't want.
They have to cross. You want this one under that one?
Swapping.
That's what we're doing. Yeah.
Does it?
I'd rather them cross here where it's more of a rat's nest than.
This is too much.
Well, that's because I originally had to rent from another wire, from another holder.
Because they need to be together.
You already cut that one.
And that's fine. But I don't like how they cross here. I think if you're gonna run these bands, they should run in a line, unless they're like crossed on here. We can't see it.
Can we put them on top of each other?
Like on one. I don't know what that means.
So instead of, so yeah, on top of each other like this. So you have it in the one line until it comes up right here.
He wants you to zip tie right here and right here.
You know how to zip tie sparkle wire?
No.
Okay. Go get 3 zip ties.
All right? You want it like that?
Except this one's too long.
Yeah, this one is too long.
While you're teaching me, just do them all. I'm saying, on this one, you gave me slack, right? In case we needed it. On this one, these are pulled tight, so you can work that slack back. Not like tight. Huh?
Work this one back. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. You'll do it. So your junction needs to be on the bottom. Okay.
Okay.
You'll get it close. Alright, and then you put this on the inside. You want your junction to where you can't